Hello and welcome to a very special emergency broadcast version of Ask Me About Kpop, the essential guide for recent converts and seasoned fans alike. My name is Shannon and I'm freaking the fuck out. Oh my God. So this is weird, obviously, if you're noticing that like an episode is coming out on a Friday night. It's because something amazing has happened and I don't know what else to do than to like talk about it to you guys because I'm losing my mind. So if you haven't heard, which maybe some of y'all haven't, but the K-pop averse has been a Twitter for a couple of days. If you haven't heard, Kim Hyuna of Hyuna fame and Kim Hyo-jung, otherwise known as E'Dawn from Pentagon, confirmed that they are dating and have been for 2 years. And I can't cope with this information. I am like floating above the clouds. I'm a full wreck. I did not really sleep last night. I haven't really eaten anything today because I don't want to. I feel my heart. Oh my God. You guys, I think you can probably tell that I'm freaking out. And I just needed to get my feelings out. And who else would care about my feelings but y'all, my lovely listeners. So, God, what do I even say? Okay, I have things that I want to talk about. So, all right, let's get it together. So, like I said, dating announcement. And you guys know from our very early Valentine's Day episode that dating confirmations are rare and most of the time people handle them really poorly and things are really odd. So let's just get the facts out there before I just start flipping out about my feelings. So the time, let's go to the timeline. A couple of days ago, when even was it? Wednesday? I don't even know. 48 hours ago or something. No. Okay, back up farther. A week or two ago, there are all these articles coming out about how Hyuna is sexually harassing E'Dawn because there was this clip where she was talking about this Australian male model that was on their video set and he comes up behind her and he's like, no. And then she chest bumped him and people were like, how dare she put her boobs on him? She's so unprofessional. This is so crazy. She's so gross. But it's funny now. So then less than 48 hours ago, I feel some paparazzi type magazine was like, Hyuna and E'Dawn are together. We know it. And we have pictures or something, something vague like that. And within 10, 15 minutes, Cube Entertainment, who is the agency for both of them, was like, no, one sentence, no. But I'm guessing based on the rest of the things that are going on that something is going on with Cube. Someone is mad at someone at Cube. I don't know. Something is happening because as soon as they denied that, then they had pictures of Hui with a girl from G-Idol. And then when they tried to deny that or be oh, they broke up already, then there were pictures of Yuto with somebody from CLC. And I think something happened with Shinwon. I've been staying off of the internet. But there was just this flurry of dating rumors, all from the same company. And it's been really crazy. But yesterday night, right when I got home from dance class, Hyuna posted on her Instagram and was like, yo, I don't want to lie about this anymore. And we've been together for 2 years. And the implications of all of that are just tumbling down around me. And like I said, I'm freaking out because, as I confessed on Twitter last night, this is one of my deepest, strongest ships. I have been on board with this and convinced that these two people are in love with each other for a very long time, but I keep it to myself because no one likes shippers. It gets weird. So I've kept it this weird secret, and now it's it's real. I was right. And this is the most exciting thing that's like ever happened in my whole K-pop life. And I like don't know what to do with it, which is why I'm like shouting into a microphone right now because I just have too many feelings. And I like, oh my God. Okay. So 2 years. That means that before Pentagon even debuted as a group, E'Dawn was Hyuna's boyfriend, the queen. Like, oh my God. Like y'all know that I like love him. And it's very clear that he's like the best because, and he obviously is, because how do you like win? How do you win over the like queen of K-pop when you're just like a trainee? Like there's something really special about them. And Angelica, who like would probably be very upset to know that I'm recording this and would have talked me out of it, but I didn't tell her. She always refers to them as soulmates, and I agree. I'm getting all over the place. What was I trying to talk about? I don't even know. This is too crazy, guys. Okay. Let's try like breathing exercises. Okay. So let me talk about my like feelings about Hyuna and E'Dawn for a bit then, I guess, because I've had to keep it all buried inside of me for so long, and now it can be free because it's real. So like I just like wrote a bunch of crazy stuff down so that I could try to like keep myself on track. But like when I knew that there was like something there was something about them was this like Triple H behind the scenes video. They were shooting their music video or whatever, and Hyuna and E'Dawn were having like a cute little banter about like wearing shoe lifts and whatever. And she started to walk away, and he just says like, "Oh, she looks so cold." And like I don't know, there was just like something about it where I was like, wow, he like really like notices her, like he takes care, like he noticed. And then from then on, it was just like all I noticed that like how often, like there's a couple episodes where they like go on a boat and she's like scared and she is clutching him the whole time, and they like go on roller coasters and he like makes sure her hat doesn't fall off, and like I don't know, she like reaches for him when she's scared, and like my heart. But like that's when I like first was like, I think there's something here. But again, because like shipping is weird, and I try not to, and I know plenty of you are probably shippers, but you know it's weird. We all know it's weird. I think most of us are just more ashamed than other people about it. 'Cause it's weird. It's weird to like be invested in other people's relationships, but like, I don't know. I think we all do it. And this is my like one chance to shine because I was right. So I'm going to keep talking. But like I said, this is something I felt really deeply about for a really long time, but I always tried to like change it in my mind to like justify it because I didn't want to be one of those creepy people. And so, but I like couldn't. I feel like I have some other weird ships. I'm probably not going to tell you about them unless those people end up actually being together. But like in this case, like I was never more sure of anything, but I told myself that at the very least they were very close friends, because it's just like it's always been so apparent how much they like adore each other. Like you can just see it, and it doesn't feel like that same like looking for something where things aren't there with like other shifts that I have. Like this felt like very, very real. But again, I didn't want to be a weirdo. Like don't get involved in people's love lives. You don't know anything about them, like blah, blah, blah. But a thing that I knew for sure is that they were close. They had to be. And I like... Oh, this is weird. But I remember like a couple of months ago, like specifically, like I was trying to fall asleep one night, and like one of the last things I thought was like, I'm so glad that Hyuna and E'Dawn have each other. They seem to make each other very happy. And it's just like a genuine feeling that I have. And like, oh my God, but they were in love though this whole time. Everything is just like blowing up in my brain. Like every couple of minutes I like think about something else, and it's just like, oh my God, this is the most exciting thing that's ever happened. I had to take my glasses off. This is crazy. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? Notes. Organize your thoughts, crazy. Um, uh, like a thing that's like amazing now is like there was a challenge on Pentagon Maker, which was like the show that Pentagon did before they even like debuted, where they like tried to like kick, like they didn't want to debut all of them or whatever, and it was sad and weird and everybody cried. But there was like an episode where they needed to do like a cooking challenge, and everybody like calls their moms, and Edon calls Hyuna. And like it was a clip that everybody like always thought was so fun. Like, oh, it's so cool that like he's such good friends with Hyuna. Like he called her, that's so crazy. And all the dudes like seem like they clap when she like picks up the phone and stuff. But now like framing that through the view of like they were together is crazy. It's all so nuts. And like it's just like infinitely more magical than it used to be. Like when I am feeling sad and weird, like, oh, this is weird. Why I can't, if I put this episode out, if y'all are hearing this, like, please know that I'm having a time. I'm going through it right now. So forgive me. I hope you like me anyway. I just needed to get my feelings out. What was I just saying? Things are crazier. Like everything means more now. Oh, because like I have a million videos of them like downloaded, and I like watch them all the time because just like the look in her eyes when she smiles at him like would make me feel warm and happy and good. And I would go look at it when I wanted to feel warm and happy and good. And now it makes me feel warmer and happier and gooder, which is great. Like I keep saying things are crazy because this is crazy. I can't believe that this happened. I just can't believe it. But I also can believe it because, like, Hyuna is so amazing that, like, of course, she would go to Cube, like, when her contract was, like, up for renewal and be like, I'll renew this contract, but you are going to put me in a subunit with my boyfriend. Like, oh, my God. How did she do this? But, like, she did. And now, I just wonder how much everybody else knew. But I feel like everybody else probably did know because like I've said a million times, like Hyuna gets what she wants. And like, I don't know. That seems like the kind of thing that would be like an open secret, especially for this long. Like as long as he has been a debuted K-pop idol, they've been together. Which, again, is so mind-blowing. I can't deal with it. And it's just, oh, my God. So it all, at the moment, it all sort of feels like a grand evil plan is the wrong word, but, like, it feels like this was all, like, that this is what she wanted always. That, like, because what better way to just, like, warm everybody up to this stuff than to just be like, oh, I'm in a subunit and our like concept is that like, I have sexual tension with this one and then the other one is there. That like then that she knew that at some point she would be like, yep, this is my love. And that everyone would be like, oh, well, we've already seen so much. Like, how can we feel scandalized by this? It all just feels like a master plan because she's a master. But yeah, I just like had that thought when I saw the GIF from 365 where they kiss and Hui comes in and like moves them apart from each other. I was like, that's what the company was doing. Like, I don't know. Like, I wonder if she tried to present it as like a duo and they were like, no, we're going to put another dude in there to like keep you in check. But like on that topic, I do just want to like slow clap it out for Hui for like, goddamn, man, I can't. He is a saint and he deserves the whole world after all of this because like for like a year and a half since Triple H has been a thing, people have been like, poor Hui, he's a third wheel, and other people being like, he's not a third wheel, like that's not, and like getting very upset at people like, celebrating that kind of like the feeling of it all. And like, like, because he is, I'm getting so off track. Hui is very, very talented. He's like a wonderful songwriter, and like I think his career is like going to be fine. And Angelica thinks that like he carries Triple H, so like it would be nothing without him. And I like kind of agree, because now like looking at through the lens that it would just be like, oh, Hyuna and her boyfriend are making like weird porny music videos. Like if he wasn't there, it would be so much weirder. So he like holds them all together. But like, God, what a saint. He was just sitting there this whole time knowing like and I know that he knew he had to know. He had to know. And you can see it in his eyes sometimes. And like, I don't know, it was like he had to babysit them just like a little, like there's just like a look in his eyes, like at all times, like looking back at it now, where he was like, gotta make sure that these like, that they don't out themselves and like wreck this whole thing. But they didn't anyway, because again, Hyuna's the best ever. What else? What else have I written down? Let's see. Meaningful eyes. Oh, Jesus. Like this was another reason why I was like, that made me feel so sure that if at least they weren't in love, that they were really, really, really close. Because you could like see in these videos, they'll like stare at each other and do that like that silent couple communicating. Like me and my husband will do it at parties. Like, I don't know, there's just like, there's like this way when you're like real clicked with somebody that you can just like look at them and say everything without saying anything. And they do that all the time. And of course they did, because they're in love, which I still can't get over it. What else did I write down? Oh yeah, because like I remember telling Angelica that like when I was watching videos from like the 365 promotion, I was like, their whole vibe is so crazy, because when they were originally debuting as Triple H, like Hui was like outright scared of Hyuna, and he said it all the time that he was like scared of her because she's a really big deal, and he like should have been scared of her, honestly. But that like the whole vibe of the first Triple H season seemed to be like Edon being in the middle and like wanting his best friends to get along with each other, or like wanting his best friend and his girlfriend to like get along. And that was like their whole vibe. And of course it was their whole vibe. This is truly, I'm in the clouds. I'm a ghost. I can't believe any of this is happening. What's another thing that I wrote down? Their tattoos. I used to talk about their tattoos all the time, like, because they both have like a lot of kind of dumb tattoos. Like, sorry. No, everybody's tattoo is precious, but they have a lot of like kind of like simple, tiny, weird tattoos that you would just like get, like just to have. And I posturized or whatever. What am I saying? I hypothesized that they probably go to the same person, or they have like a friend with a tattoo gun, because they both have like so many tattoos that are just like very simple, like tiny letters and like whatever. And I always thought like, oh, I wonder if they've like gotten some of those together, like probably, or they at least go to the same guy because they like look really similar. And like now that seems like duh. Especially there's one, Edon has one on his like inner forearm that's just like, it's just a circle. It's just a circle, like a thin lined circle. And then Hyuna has around, like not on the surface of her, but going all the way around her forearm, she also has just like a plain circle. And that's not coincidence. That's not coincidence at all. Oh my God. What else did I write? I thought that I just like had in the middle of the night last night when I was not sleeping, because again, I'm not coping. I can't believe this is happening. I don't know what to do. I just like suddenly had the thought, I was like, Sogum. And that's Hyuna's dog. And lately, like, you know, like she's been bringing him everywhere. And lately in like all of these videos, like Edon is always carrying him. And I was like, And I sent a video like to Angelica a while ago and was like, "Oh, Donnie's such a good dog dad." But then last night I just like suddenly like it hit me and I was like, "Oh my God, they have a dog!" And like, oh, I've cried actual tears about this like a couple of times since last night. So I'm going through it. Do I need to like keep reiterating that? I'm having a moment. And I'm choosing to record it for some reason. Eek! But they have a dog. Oh, they raised their dog together. Oh, I can't. It's too beautiful. Because they just, like, the only, like, I know, they make each other so happy. And I think that's just, like, really evident to anyone. Especially, I would say, to, like, Hyuna fans. Because we all know that she's had some shitty times. And like, there were a couple of years where she was really sad. And she seemed so like happy and like radiant and beautiful and just like sure of herself. And she's just been like extra wonderful Hyuna in the past couple of years because she's been in love for two of them. It's so nice. It's so nice. Like, I don't know. I believe in this. I believe in these people. Why don't they have a ship name, by the way? I've been looking all day. Like, are we going with like Hyundon? Are we doing Donna? Are we doing like Hyun or like Hyuna? I don't know. What are we doing? Guys, they need a ship name. I don't like writing it all the way out. So if anybody hears about one, let me know. Because honestly, I've kind of been staying off the internet. Like, I don't want anyone to wreck this for me. Like, I don't care about anybody else's opinions about it because this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like, it's happening to me. This is just really exciting. And I'm really down for it. And I'm just like really happy that these two people that I love so much are really happy and always have been. Like, that's the part I just like still, as you can tell, I'm still not wrapping my mind around this whole like 2 years of it part. Because I won't lie, since these comebacks have like since the promotions for Retro Future have started, I've like had this like sneaking feeling that I'm like, I don't know. I have a feeling that like they might really be dating now or something. And like maybe something like that will come out. And so when the rumors first started like coming out that like 48 hours ago or whatever, the ones that were originally denied, I was like afraid to get my hopes up for real. And then I also thought like, I don't know, that if it was true that they would be like, oh, they just started dating recently. And then I would be like afraid that it would all fall apart and like, oh, they got exposed and like that's what ruins relationships and like, oh, I'm sad. Like I'm preemptively sad about this idea of them having this just like short-lived showmance. Like, oh, we've been spending too much time together promoting and like, oh, I guess we're going to try dating now. But like, no, that's not the thing. They've literally always been together. Like as long as we've known him as like a person, like wow. It's just really, it's mind-blowing. It's truly mind-blowing the whole time. And like, I don't, like, wow. Anyway, what was I saying? They make each other really happy. They make each other really happy. And you can see it. You can see it in their eyes. I believe, well, oh, that's what I was getting at is that I believe in this relationship. Like, 2 years, and for the last 2 years, I have, as a fan, been like, those are two people that like clearly care very deeply for each other. Like that's just something that I observed from the side and thought like, oh, that would be nice if they were just like cool, nice pals. But like, no, they're like a couple, and one that clearly like works very well. Like a secret 2-year K-pop relationship is nothing to sneeze at. And it also like wasn't really that secret because Hyuna's so smart. Like, oh my God. And it weirdly like retroactively like I wonder if it does in people's mind, but I feel like it could like retroactively like take away some of the like stuff that people get so cranky at her about, like that first Triple H video, like, oh, she took her top off and she was kissing that guy. Like, who's that guy? Like that rookie guy they were kissing. And then they were like naked in bed together. Like, oh, what is she doing? But like, doesn't it kind of just like make it even awesomer and cooler that it's like, no, that was her boyfriend. Like, wow. I'm just in awe. She's so smart. She's so smart. Like, she got to spend all this time with him, like in public, and do cool, creative things together and like tour. And she can put pictures of him on her Instagram and it's not weird. Like, she's so smart. She's so smart. But I'm just really, really happy that they're so in love. Okay. Ow, have I been talking about this for 25 minutes? Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. So I woke up this morning. There was a music show performance out that like had come out since the news came out. And I have weird feelings about it. The YouTube comments were disabled, so I couldn't like talk with anybody about this. But in the performance, Hyuna falls down. Like, she eats shit and then like Edon picks her up awkwardly. Like, it's awkward. And I don't know why they aired it. This was on Music Bank. Like, I don't know why they aired it because like from what I know from following fan accounts forever, or like even like, yeah, from this like last Shiny promotion, people say that like they'll record it like 3, 4, 5, 6 times till they like get it perfect. So why did they air the one where she falls down? Like, are they trying to embarrass her, or did they decide that it was just too cute? Anyway, it made me upset. I did not like seeing her fall down. But at the end of the video, they finish the song and she like covers her face with her hands because she's so embarrassed. And Edon just like squeezed her shoulder and I cried. Oh God, that was the first thing I watched when I woke up this morning. And that moment, like, oop, full tears. Like, that's where I'm at. But I don't know why they left her falling. I don't know why they left her falling. And I don't know what's going to happen now. I've like gotten a couple of like messages and texts today from people who are like, what's going to happen now? Like, especially with this and all these other weird Pentagon things, like people are like, is Pentagon like screwed? Is this the end? Did they get like one good song and now it's all gonna like fall apart to Scandal? And I really, really hope not. Like, I don't know. I don't want to think about those things, but that's probably like that contributed to like my not really being able to sleep last night, as I was really excited like a kid on Christmas. Like, my faves are in love and like, isn't that so beautiful? But then also I just had anxious knots of like, I just hope that people are nice to them. And I don't know if anybody's nice. Like, I don't know if anyone's being nice to them or not, because again, I couldn't bear to look. But I just like, I kept telling myself, like, I know that Hyuna is the toughest bitch in the whole world. And she will be doing this with her man by her side. And he is a good man, and nothing can fucking touch her. That's just what I keep telling myself, is that like we've said so many times, like no one tells Hyuna what to do. Nothing, any haters have never stopped her. So like I want to believe that like this will all just like go over fine. But like, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm worried. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to get to see more of them, or if like this was announced and I'll like never see them together again. But I don't know. I kind of doubt that, because like I said, like they've basically been like sneakily public like this whole time, just like hiding under the concept of their subunit. Like, it's genius. But I don't know. I just like, I hope that it goes nicely. And like my real dream is like, I hope that they will be like Tiger JK and Yoon Mi, which are like, they're rappers and they're married and they're the cutest. And I've seen them perform together. I don't know. I feel I'll go back to using Angelica's words. Like, soulmate feels really applicable here. Like I don't know. they get each other and they make each other really happy. So as a person that is like happily in love, I hope that they can continue to be forever because I love them both so, so much. But that's it. I should probably go. If anybody wants to talk about, if anybody else is having feelings about this, like, please come to me because as you can tell from me just blathering into a microphone for 30 minutes on a Friday night, I don't have things to do. I clearly am not processing this that great and like could be like, I don't know. Now I'm not even saying sentences. The point is, if you also have feelings about this, if you have questions about this, if you want to just try to like talk me, like calm me down, you know where to reach us, all those places at AMA Kpop Pod on Instagram and Twitter, amakpoppod@gmail.com, amakpoppod.tumblr.com. And also, I just made us a YouTube channel because, again, I'm freaking out. And in my freaking out, I mentioned on Twitter last night this weird horde of videos I have of them like saying cute things and looking at each other adorably, and was like, LOL, I should have made a video compilation. And like, already a bunch of them exist now because it's been like 15 hours and like YouTube people are fast. But like also I learned how to use iMovie and I made my own version of my favorite Hyuna and E'Dawn moments. And mine will be fully subtitled. Some people's haven't been subtitled, so look out for that. We'll be on YouTube with my first weird creation in celebration of the most exciting thing that's ever happened in K-pop. To me at least. I think other people are like living for it right now. Twitter is like really hopping. I probably forgot like things that I wanted to say. But just like the point is that I love these people with all my heart. And the fact that they love each other is the most magical thing I've ever heard. And I'm just so happy for them. And I hope you guys are happy for them because that, like we've said, and hashtag let idols bang, and let this year it's hashtag idols be banging 2018. Yeah. All right. Anyway, if anybody listened to this, you're a hero. And I will check you guys out another time. And yeah, I'll be back with a regular episode in a couple days. Thanks for listening to this. Y'all are the best. Goodbye.